like it already.
You remind me of what? Kenny Rogers. That's what you remind me of.
Right?
No,
That
that's
little
right.
right there. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I see that.
She's gonna be done eating her cheese, and then you guys can play if you want. If you want to show her some toys.
You want to show her some toys? Some of your toys? Show her some of your toys.
You're gonna go look into it.
She's gonna show you her room.
That's so cool.
She likes to play tea party.
How long have you been playing? And do
basket.
you feel a big difference from the traditional cello to this?
Yeah, it's a lot harder.
It's a lot harder this?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It doesn't have the like muscle, like it doesn't have the body to stop your the intonation's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Like I put a little knob on the back
Oh, to help you.
to help, but like that's not how it comes. You know.
Throw me the beat if you feel
I pulled this up like really only a couple years ago.
Okay. How
Um,
long have you been playing?
since I was 6. My mom's from like Eastern Europe.
Oh,
She
I
gave
was
me
like you're gonna play an instrument. Did
She
you
was
pick
like,
it up?
I was such a skinny little fuck. I couldn't stand up and play the violin at the same time, so I got the sitting down instrument.
Oh, how funny. I wanted the violin so bad,
Oh wow,
and they wouldn't give it to me.
got it.
Well, I tried to play instruments since elementary school, but here, the programs are so limited.
Okay.
So I wasn't picked when I was in elementary school, no matter how many times like I raised my hand, and you only have an opportunity once at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
And that's it. So you miss that, next grade. And then in junior high, I was like determined. I'm like, you get to pick an elective here. So I was like, I'm getting orchestra, I'm getting strings. And then I was like, I'm getting the violin. That's what I had envisioned. I wanted. Everybody in the strings class, like a good 80% was there for the same thing.
Yes.
And the teacher's like, I'm not starting the class if I have all these violinists, I have other instruments. So he was like, he picked people, he didn't pick me. And it was like the viola. I was like, me, like I want, like I'll take the next best thing. No, take it to viola. Then he was like, cello. And I was like, oh my god, if I don't get the freaking cello, because I do not want that bass. And he paid me for the cello. So then, I'm like, alright. And then we were the cellos and the bass players were allowed to take an instrument and keep it at home. And then I was like, ooh, I'm cool, because the violin people had to, and the violas had to carry it, bring it back first thing in the morning so they could be used in class,
Yeah.
because they didn't have enough. So I was like, oh yeah, I got it nice, because I got, so I learned to love it, and then I realized that's like the best instrument.
It's really fun.
I think I love it. I
You
mean,
can
I
still
know
do
the
bass
violins.
lines, you can still do
It's
bass
a
lines, you can
beautiful
still do
voice.
the high stuff.
I love string instruments, but cellos.
Yes,
definitely.
I thought the violins were like, because they're so highlighted in music, and they always have the melody, and they have like the best parts. But if you find songs that are specifically created for cellos, like cellos, I think are amazing because they could do both. They could go
Yeah.
real
It has
high
the
and real
depth.
low.
Yeah, it has that depth, but it has the higher. It has the.
They could
full
do both. They
register.
could do
Yeah.
You can go all the way down on the A string and go to E, or like you can
Yeah,
go really
yeah.
low on the C and G
Yeah.
strings and sound kind of like a bass. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like
Totally.
it does it all.
Totally.
Like, there was a song called Russian Sailors Dance. Have you ever heard of it?
I think there's a lot of different Russian sailor dances, but I haven't heard that one particularly. I don't know. Maybe.
I'll have to find it. I remember that song that stuck with me because that was the cellist. That was one of the first songs that was centered around the cellist.
Nice.
And it was a tough song.
Oh, cool.
I loved it. It was a great song.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I used to play Bach and Beethoven and loved it. And now,
Dude, get it up, pick it up again.
I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment.
I mean, you could do an acoustic, right? It just kind of.
They also have
Yeah, paper
mutes.
thin walls. They complain about it. They complain about her. She
Oh,
can't.
Yeah, they have mutes that like are entirely rubber. They go all over the entire bridge, so you can play, and it's like you only.
I used to do the back part of the bow.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what I mean, to keep it real low.
Oh, yeah.
But you're not really playing. So.
Yeah, yeah,
Or feeling it, yeah.
Right,
The feel.
you know what I mean? So I feel like one day, I have taken it out a couple of times when she was little for her to like, I have a picture with her, like maybe one or two.
Yeah.
This big old
Rad.
cello.
Oh, that's rad. That's
But
rad.
one day I'll get it up again.
Rad.
I would love to learn the piano. I was probably like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good
Makes
one.
sense. Probably come quick to you knowing cello.
well, one hand will, the other one I don't know. Because it's like you
Totally
read both
different, yeah.
treble, clef, and like bass
music versus piano music, or are they different?
Well, one hand does bass clef on
Yeah.
piano. She
Yeah.
would only do, that's why I said I'd be good at
Yeah.
one hand.
Yeah.
The other hand is treble,
different,
is
okay.
G clef, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't, that's a whole learning.
That's a whole new
thing.
learning thing. Okay.
Yeah, all the notes change.
I learned piano when I was like in first or second grade, but that was it. It's all gone.
I wish I could get her in it because it's so great to learn as a kid. It's
Yeah.
much easier than like learning.
Yeah, but I didn't stick with it. But my stepdaughter, she's been sticking with it. So
But it's something that like you either are into it or not. Like nobody, my family did not push me into it. Matter of fact, they were the opposite. They were like, "Why'd you bring this home? I don't want you playing this." And Bye.